Thinking about buying a beekeeping book but don't know which one to buy? Well, today I'm going to recommend 3 of the best beginner beekeeping books out there. Hello and welcome to Gwyn and Griffith's YouTube channel. On this channel we talk everything beekeeping, we talk farming, countryside living, and we do reviews just like this video. So today we're talking beekeeping books. I'm going to recommend the 3 best books out there for beginners. So to start off, we've got Beekeeping, a Novice Guide. Now this is written by David Wooton. Now if you're going to buy one book as a beginner, this is probably the book that you want to buy, especially if you're very new and you're very green to beekeeping, because this book, the photos in it is absolutely outstanding. Full HD on glossy paper. You just can't get better photos in a book at all. Now it's not as in detail as some of the other books, but the trick is in the description. A novice's guide. This is designed for beginners. Now, if you were to read this book, this covers absolutely everything you need to know to get started, from swarming, hive management, taking the honey off, what to look for in a hive inspection. This book covers everything, and I definitely recommend buying this book if you're a new beginner beekeeper or you want to get started in the beekeeping, because you learn a lot just off the photos in it. Book number 2. Now this is a practical manual of beekeeping, how to keep bees and develop your full potential as an apiarist. Now this is written by David Cramp. David Cramp is a top bee farmer. He's kept bees all over the world and he's managed thousands and thousands and thousands of hives on a massive commercial scale. Now this is a very in-depth book. Lots of text, lots of knowledge, lots of detail. So it'll probably take you a good 2 times to read this book before everything is absorbed in. But everything is put out nicely, the chapters work well, and you can go back to bits all the time. This was actually the first beekeeping book that I bought, and I read it from front to back straight away, and throughout the season I'd go back, especially on the swarm control method, because I couldn't quite remember at the time how to do the artificial swarm, and this book is fantastic. Tells you how to mix sugar syrup. It's absolutely everything. Whatever you think you need to know in the beekeeping world, this book does cover it. Now, the only bad thing about this book, you don't got that many photos. You've got a couple of pages in the middle which have got high quality photos, but nothing like the Beekeeping Novice's Guide. It's more of a textbook type book. Very knowledgeable book. You will definitely take back loads of information from it, and it's one of those books that you always go back to if you're stuck on something. Now the 3rd book, Guide to Bees and Honey by Ted Hooper. Now this is probably at the minute the best beekeeping all-round book. Now this isn't just designed or targeted at beginner beekeepers, it's designed at everybody in the beekeeping world. Now this is very, just like the 2nd book there, Practical Manual of Beekeeping, very in detail book. It's got lots of photos. Unfortunately, a lot of them are black and white photos like that. It'd be a lot better if it was all colour, but there are some colour photos in here. Now Ted Hooper, he's an MBE, very experienced beekeeper, bee farmer. And this is just like the second book ever by David Clamp, very, very in detail. You'll go back to this all the time. It's got absolutely everything you need to know about beekeeping in it. Disease, swarm control, feeding, pollen. And what I really like about this book is, if I just flick to it really quick, talks about what plants, trees, flowers are good for bees. It's got a fantastic chapter on that. So you can see I actually highlighted the plants that I know that are surrounding my apiaries, and it's got a little paragraph on every flower or plant that's good for bees. So I definitely recommend that book as well. So if you've got the budget, I definitely recommend you buy all three of these books, because they will help you out enormously, especially in the early days of beekeeping, because it's a lot of information absorbing. You just want something that you can go back to all the time for advice and information, and you know, once you've got the book, you've got that for life. And those are the books that I think are the best out there at the minute, especially for beginner beekeepers. Thanks for watching.